Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, we are doing a foundation review. I cannot believe we got through Vlogmas and I did not say welcome to Vlogmas Day. Insert something here. I just want to quickly say thank you for all of your support over the course of Vlogmas because it was a task. 31 videos in 31 days was something I didn't realize was going to be as much work as it was. Like, I knew it, but I didn't know it. So thank you for all of your love and support on that because I had a blast. It is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This has been hyped to the max on the social, and I've been sampling it for a while, and then finally I saw one of my friends selling it online for half price because she had 2 of them. So I ended up getting it for $20 off of her. So I was like, excellent, and we're the same shade, so everything worked out well. What I will say is in the beginning when I started using this, I was trying to compare it to the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it's great in some ways and it's not my favorite in other ways. But I like it enough to have a full size, so that does say something about it. So the packaging is gorgeous, frosted glass, gold writing, comes with a pump, that's great. Love it when foundations do that. The price is not so great, it's $49 Canadian. I have it up on my screen here behind me, and it does come in 18 shades, so the shade range is lovely, so well done to Too Faced for that. I have the shade Vanilla, which is a fair light foundation. It has neutral to pink undertones in it, and it's good on my skin. I think it's a decent color match. I do think it's a little, I don't know, sometimes I feel like it's a decent color match and other days it doesn't, so when my skin is having a really bad day, I find it a little bit better than when my skin is having a decent day. I will say it is a medium to full coverage foundation. It is very buildable. It is demi-matte, so I do like it in a lot of ways, but I do prefer to be completely matte because, as you guys know, I'm super oily. One of my complaints about it, though, is I can't seem to get it to last on my skin for more than 4.5 to 5 hours. I find it breaks down around my nose, in my T-zone, and all my very oily places. So that's my complaint. I usually wear, if I'm going out for like a coffee or like I wore it over Vlogmas for Christmas gift exchanges or like small events that I know I'm coming home rather quickly, so I'm not going to need to touch up on to go, because there's nothing worse than having to touch up your makeup in the middle of the day. I do like it when my makeup stays on for the entire day. So that was like one of my big complaints. I will say I've tried it with primers, and the best primer it works with is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. That's one of my favorite primers for foundations generally, and it works really well with that. I do put it on over my moisturizer, so I usually wait about 15 minutes after moisturizing in the morning before I put on foundation or any other makeup for that matter, so it does dry on my skin before I apply, so I don't have any issues in that regard. I will say it's very easy to take off. I just use my Sephora Magic Cloth, and I just rinse my face, and then I just use my Clarisonic and a facial cleanser, and everything is easy to get off. Would I recommend it for other people to use? I would. If you're only going to a short event, I wouldn't recommend wearing it all day. That's my biggest point on this. It's a great foundation and I really enjoy it for short periods of time. I wouldn't be able to extend it for like an 8-hour day, I don't think. It would look really worn off. It almost like it gets patchy in areas very, very quickly. But I will say there is a pro to this because it covers my acne scarring without needing a lot of concealer. So it's almost like it's a double-edged sword. It's great in some aspects. It's not so great in other aspects. It's definitely not my perfect foundation, but if I was in a pinch, I could make it work. So, not bashing it, not adoring it either. I'm kind of in the middle on this one. I don't think I'm doing really anything wrong. I usually just put one pump on the back of my hand and use my beauty blender to distribute it all over my face, and I usually blend it in with that. I've also tried working with it with a Real Techniques buffing brush as well as a stippling brush, and I don't like the application as much as I like the application with the beauty blender. So I think all in all, if I had to rate this out of 5, I'd give it a 3.5. It's not my all-time favorite, but it's not the worst foundation I've ever tried. I definitely wouldn't buy a full size at full price, but if I could get it in like a gift set or something, I'd probably give it a go. I want to try the concealer, but the concealer costs over $30 Canadian, and I really don't want to just go pick it up, you know? Like, my favorite concealers are from the drugstore for $1 and $2, like, or $3 or $4. I think the most I've paid for under eye concealer in a while is like $6. So with all that being said, let me know in the comments down below, do you like the Too Faced Born This Way foundation? I will use it up. I will do that. I'm committed to using it up. Let me know how you apply it down below and what skin type you have, because maybe I'm just doing something wrong, or it could just be my skin right now. You know, if I wait a month and try again, I bet my skin will be a little different, because it is in that transition from, like, we're headed into winter. So, or we're in winter, we're in the middle of winter right now. Winter came early for St. John, so it was almost like a shock to the system, so that could also be my problem. If you're not already though, please be subscribed to my channel so you don't miss any fun content. Leave a comment down below, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!